Hello there, this is a quick tutorial for how to install the alpha version of my structures data pack. The first step is to either create a backup of a world and load the backup, or to create a fresh world. If the world is in creative mode, make sure cheats are enabled. Once the world is loaded, you will want to press F3 and F3 and G and find a chunk near the spawn point of the world. Make sure it is the world spawn, and you will want to find the northwest corner of that chunk. F3 and G allows you to see chunk borders, which makes it very easy to see this corner chunk. Now, you are going to want to remove those if you do not like them cluttering your screen, and you are going to want to open the folder for this newly created world or this backup. I find the easiest way to do that is to go into the select world screen here and hit edit and hit the open world folder button. Once you have the world's folder open, you will want to unzip the zip file that you downloaded for this pack and drag the folder from the zip file into the data packs folder of that world folder. Next, you are going to want to go back into the game and enter the world again. And once you're in the world, hit reload just to ensure the pack is loaded correctly. And then function Crabmaster's or structures Crabmaster begin. This should be the third down if you are not using any other data packs. Once you hit this button, the data pack should start right up and start spawning structures throughout your world. Now, if you do not like the frequency of the structures, either you want more or less of them, there are a couple commands within the README file that will suit your fancy to figure out how to configure the data pack. This first one puts a scoreboard on screen so you can see the spawn rates of the ground chance is the towers and whatnot, the under chance is cave type structures, and the sky chance is the flying island type structures. Let's say we do not want any caves. We would use this command and set that to -1. That will completely remove them. If we do want caves, however, but we only want incredibly rare caves, you can set to 0, which should be a 1 in a 512 chance of spawning. Or if you want way too many caves, you can set it something very high, like 50 or 100. I do not recommend values this high, as every single value you go up, the game does load a little slower. I do not recommend putting it at max. That means every single chunk will generate a structure, but that is possible. Now, say I want more towers spawning. I could, for instance, paste this command in and put that to 50. Once we get to the edge of the chunks over here and new ones start loading, you will see, hopefully, a lot more spawn. Or the game will start lagging tremendously, probably, to be honest. Give it a second. There they are. They're starting to load in. When it's up this high, it can take the game a little bit to actually start spawning them. This is behavior only really seen when it's up high like this and the game starts lagging. So let's put that back down low. And that should be everything you need to install and configure the pack. Keep in mind, once you hit the reload, but before you hit the begin, you can configure these if you don't want towers spawning around the spawn point more than they do around the rest of the world. But that should be everything you need to know to install the alpha version of this pack. If you want more information, in the description below there is a quick overview link, and then there is an extended, much longer overview link. Feel free to watch both of those, especially if you want to develop your own structure packs. The information in those videos can be very important. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you in another video, hopefully.